Good morning, boys and girls. I am so glad to see you. I hope one day we can meet in person very soon. But until then, let's have a story time together. Let's read, let's sing, and let's have some fun. Hold your arms out for me and let me look. Oh, yes. I see those sillies. So let's get those sillies out. Are you ready? We're going to shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out and wiggle those waggles away. We're going to clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out and wiggle those waggles away. I wake up my hands with a clap, clap, clap. A clap, clap, clap. A clap, clap, clap. I wake up my hands with a clap, 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 and I wiggle those waggles away. I wake up my lap with a tap, tap, tap. A tap, tap, tap. A tap, tap, tap. I wake up my lap with a tap, 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 and I wiggle those waggles away. I wake up my eyes with a blink, blink, blink. A blink, blink, blink. A blink, blink, blink. I wake up my eyes with a blink, 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 and I wiggle those waggles away. Are you awake now? Okay, that's good. We're going to talk about something today that you may like, you may not like. I like it most of the time. I especially like this book called Winter is Here. We're going to talk about winter today and a couple of things that are important in winter. Winter is Here. This book is by Kevin Hinckus, illustrated by Laura Dronzek, and I love the pictures in this book. They are so pretty. Winter is here. It's everywhere. It's falling from the sky. See the snowflakes falling? And there's a snowman someone built. Have you built a snowman yet? And sitting on the houses. Look at the snow on the roofs. And dripping from the roofs. See the icicles dripping from the roofs? There's somebody with a sled. Do you like to go sledding in the winter? Winter is sticking to the trees in clumps and curls. Look at all the little rabbits and squirrels. And there's a boy warm in his home. Winter is reaching through the branches and crouching in the doorways and settling here and there softly. So softly. Look at all the little animals in the pictures. There's a squirrel hiding in the tree, a rabbit on the snow-covered ground. There's another squirrel hiding on a branch, two cardinals on a branch, and a big owl. Can we count the animals together? Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 animals in those pictures. But winter can be hard too. Ice covers the pond. The leaves underneath are like stars in glass. It can take a long time to get ready for winter. Boots with zippers and vests and zippers and jackets and zippers and hats and snaps and scarves and mittens. I believe he's ready to go out in the snow now. Do you? You think he's ready? He has his hat, his scarf, his coat, his gloves or mittens, and his boots to keep his feet dry. Winter is outside, of course, but it's inside too. feathering the window and dusting the dog and sitting on the table. Someone made a snowman out of cotton balls and glue. Have you ever tried to do that? It's fun. Winter comes without a sound. Sometimes it comes with many sounds, like a road scraper scraping the snow, someone shoveling snow, and a dog barking at the snow truck. The wind howls in every language, and the windows rattle. Can you roar like the wind? Pretend you can. Winter is white and gray, but with the dark of night, winter is blue. Blue, blue, deep, dark blue, and even colder. Winter comes, and then it stays, and stays, and stays. And when it's time to leave, winter shrinks away bit by bit. It slows down, getting smaller, drying up, slipping down the street around the corner, peeking back. Look at the snow on those yellow flowers. And then moving on, out into the world, into the air, into spring. I know we're all looking forward to spring with the warmer temperatures and the pretty flowers, but right now we're in winter. So let's sing a song about winter. Are you ready? The weather's getting cold, so bundle up, bundle up, bundle up. The weather's getting cold, so bundle up. Winter is here. So let's put on our gloves. Let's put on a pair of gloves. There's one glove. And put on another glove. There's another glove. My pretend gloves are blue. What color are your pretend gloves? Let me hear. Red, green, purple, black, white, yellow, orange. All different colors of gloves, but they're all good because they keep our hands warm. Okay, let's get back to our song. The squirrels in the tree eat all their nuts, chomp. All their nuts, chomp. All their nuts, chomp. The squirrels in the trees eat all their nuts, chomp. Winter is here. The ducks and the geese fly to the south, to the south, to the south. The ducks and the geese fly to the south, where it's warmer. Winter is here. Do you like winter, boys and girls? There's one special part I like about winter. But you know, there are some little animals who cannot dress like we do in a coat and a hat with gloves. And they don't have a warm home to go into. So what they do is hibernate. Can you say that with me? They hibernate. That's just a big word that means they sleep through the winter. In this book, A Little Bit of Winter by Paul Stewart, pictures by Chris Riddell, Hedgehog is getting ready to sleep for the winter. But Rabbit doesn't sleep during the winter. He has to endure the cold. So let's see how they get along and what's happening in this story. Winter was coming. "I'll miss you," said Rabbit. "Will you miss me?" "No," said Hedgehog. "I'll miss you," said Rabbit. "I know," said Hedgehog. "You just told me." "You are so forgetful, Rabbit," said Hedgehog. "Forgetful?" said Rabbit. "Yes," said Hedgehog. I already told you why I won't miss you. Remind me, said Rabbit. I will be asleep, said Hedgehog. You don't miss your friends when you're asleep. Hedgehog picked up a little sharp stone and he walked over to the tree. Rabbit, he said, there's something I want you to do for me. Rabbit ate a little green grass, and then a dandelion leaf, and then some clover. And Hedgehog wrote a message on the bark of the tree. It said, Dear Rabbit, please save me a little bit of winter for when I wake up. Love, Hedgehog. I've written it down so you won't forget, said Hedgehog. Please save me a little bit of winter. But why? Asked Rabbit. Because I want to know what winter feels like, said Hedgehog. Winter is hard and white, said Rabbit. Winter is cold. But what is cold? Asked Hedgehog. I'm cold now. Cold and sleepy, he yawned. Rabbit prodded his friend. Ouch, he cried. Rabbit, said Hedgehog, it's time for me to find somewhere warm to spend the winter. Rabbit sucked his paw and said, I'll miss you, Hedgehog. Winter was bad that year. Snow fell, the lake turned to ice. Rabbit was warm in his burrow under the ground, but he was also hungry. That's the trouble with winter, said Rabbit. The colder it is, the more food I want. And the colder it is, the less food I find. There was no green grass. There was no pink clover. So Rabbit had to make do with brown. Brown leaves. He ate those leaves. And he ate brown bark from a tree. And he had a brown acorn. Rabbit looked at the tree where Hedgehog had written his message. Dear Rabbit, please save me a little bit of for when I wake up. Rabbit had eaten what he was supposed to save. He ate the bark. He ate the word off the tree. He dropped his acorn in surprise and it rolled down the hill. It gathered snow and turned into a small snowball. Rabbit read the message. Oh dear, save a little bit of what? The wind blew, icy cold. Rabbit looked down at the snowball and then he remembered. Winter, a little bit of winter, he said. Rabbit rolled the snowball over the snow and it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. Rabbit wrapped leaves around the snowball. They will keep the warm out, thought Rabbit. And they will keep the cold in, said Rabbit. Then I'll store the snowball under the ground. Spring finally came. The sun shone, the snow melted, and the lake turned back to water. Hedgehog woke up. Hedgehog, said Rabbit. Rabbit, said Hedgehog. Oh, Rabbit, said Hedgehog, you have eaten winter off the tree. You ate winter. No, said Rabbit, I ate the bark. But I saved winter. It's in my burrow. I'll go get it. Hedgehog poked at the soft brown ball. You told me that winter was hard and white, he said. and cold, he said. Just wait, said Rabbit. Rabbit pulled off the leaves one by one. Hedgehog stared at the snowball. It looked like winter. Hedgehog sniffed the snowball. It smelled like winter. Hedgehog grasped the snowball in his paws and held it. Ouch! He cried. Ouch! It bit me! That, said Rabbit, is what winter feels like. Thank you for remembering, said Hedgehog. I remember because I missed you, said Rabbit. Did you miss me? Oh, Rabbit, Hedgehog sighed. Sometimes winter is hard and white, and it can feel like it bites you. But sometimes it's white and light and fluffy and floats to the ground. My favorite part of winter is snow. So let's sing a little song about snow. I'm going to use 2 scarves, but you don't have to use scarves. You can just use those beautiful hands of yours or whatever you have available. Snowflake, snowflake in the sky, I love to watch you floating by. Down you fall upon the ground, down you fall without a sound. Snowflake, snowflake in the sky, I love to watch you floating by. I love to watch it snow, and I love to see snowmen. That's my favorite part of winter. But snow, even pretty white snow, can be really, really hard on animals that don't have a home to go into. So some animals have to find a special home for the winter where they sleep the winter away. Remember that big word, hibernate? One animal that hibernates during the winter is the bear. Where is Bear? Where is Bear? Here I am, here I am. How are you this winter? Oh, very sleepy, thank you. It's okay, Bear. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. So bears go to sleep. They eat lots and lots of food in the fall, and they go to sleep, and they sleep all winter. And it's very hard to wake them up. This book is called Bear Snores On by Karma Wilson, and the pictures were made by Jane Chapman. Let's see if Bear's friends can wake him up. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair. That's another word for cave. Through the long, cold winter sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap, with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, and he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl, and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat tiptoe, crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Ho, Mouse, says Hare. Long time no see. So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps and Hare burps big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, snuffs at the air. I smell yum-yums. Perhaps we can share? I've brought honey nuts, Badger says with a grin. Let's divvy them up, cozy down and dig in. And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chomp, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" twitters wren. And everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they twitter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, Mouse seasons the stew, then a small pepper flick makes the bear say, "Run-two!" He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes. And the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. Look at the little animals. They're so afraid. You've snuck in my lair and you've all had fun. But me, I was sleeping and I have had none. And he whimpers and he moans. He wails and he groans. And the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see? We can pop more corn. We can brew more tea." Bear gulps, bear gobbles. He sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep. But his friends snore on. I hope one day soon this winter, boys and girls, it'll snow so you can get out there and play and have lots of fun, build snowmen, have a snowball fight. But for now, enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.